Hello folks, it's Ron from Ron's Beers and Tools. Got a beer to showcase today. I'll be reviewing actually Flower Power. A big semi-revolution through the 1960s and 70s. Flower Power. Yep, the woman won out with the revolution and Flower Power became for everybody. Alright, the Ithaca Beer Company, which this here is brewed by, is at 122 Ithaca Beer Drive. What an address. Ithaca Beer Company, 122 Ithaca Beer Drive, Ithaca, N.Y. Nice area. Nice area where Ithaca, N.Y. is. Real nice. It also goes by IBC Brewing Company, Ithaca Brewing Company, IBC. Since 1998 is when it was founded. They started with 7-barrel brew house. Now it's in 14 states throughout the Northeast. As far west as Ohio, and as far south as Virginia and North Carolina. So they do have a good distribution. Should you want to call, the number is 607-273-0766. They have tours, but they charge $5. I don't understand about charging for a tour. They've gone to a number of breweries. I did tours to, and I've never had to pay for a tour. This is $5. Call and see what that's all about. So this flower IPA is a 7.2% ABV. The hops in this are simcoe, centennial, cascade, and ahtanum. Now this ahtanum, I know when you see the word, it's spelled A-H-T-A-N-U-M. It's ahtanum. That is a low alpha. That hop itself is low on alpha acids. It's more so, it's an aroma hop that they put in this. They do dry hopping also with chinook, simcoe, and Amarillo. But that ahtanum is it's low in alpha acids, like I say, so it's a floral hop that's in there. I was not that familiar with it. I did some due diligence on it. The malts in this here are a pale and a honey. So you're gonna really get some sweets between the malts, you know, and the sugar that's made from the yeast. Alright, this is rated the best IPA in the whole state of New York. Wow, we'll see when we try it. Imagine that. Rated the best IPA in New York State. That's unbelievable. I can't imagine. Well, if it is, we'll find out. And I guess Seneca and Cayuga counties is basically where Ithaca is on that part of New York State. It's the Finger Lakes region they call Ithaca is. Beer Advocate gave a 4.22 out of 5. That's an exceptional rating. This is the beer here, Flower Power. Like I say, in the 1960s, guys too, not just the gal that were wearing flowers. You're gonna see now with it. Here we go. You're gonna fade away. I'm gonna fade away, and you're gonna see this little bit of a musical. Some music on Flower Power. Right, that'll be fine. Let it go.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair.
Okay, we're back. That was a pretty good song, wasn't it? If you go to San Francisco, throw some flowers in your hair. That was a popular hit back then, 60s and 70s. I caught some. I was kind of young at first, but I lived through some of that Flower Power stuff. Alright, this is the beer. This is their label, their cap, I should say. Nope, it's coming out. Alright. Let's look at their label. It's tough with the, I don't know how the Cowboys did it, seeing on the open range with this hat. You have to look up. It's nice in the sun here. It's 90 degrees today. That's really hot. I think it's breaking records in this area of Massachusetts. We never get that kind of temperature. 90 degrees. When it's hot, it's like it's 82, 83, 85. That's really hot. 90. You think we're down in Arizona or New Mexico or Texas? But anyways, okay, let's see if I can read this. I gotta do the glasses because alright, doesn't say much as who it's brewed by. Alright, doesn't say much on that, so let's not further ado. Let's get a glass. Got a glass here. Opener. We have an opener. Yes, no, maybe. Alright, we have an opener. An opener. how they say out of Boston, but in Boston it's opener. Alright. Klein tool, CB82. Mechanic down there turned me on to where to get this, and I got this fine opener. Real nice, handy tool to have. See some water vapors coming out. I got a glass. Merrimack Ales up there in Lowell, Massachusetts. Fine little microbrewery. Up like a little aggressive pour or look at that. Let me say a little bit on this flower power. More so the beer than the times. In the 60s, like I say, it was a revolution of I don't know, turning the country into learning about getting back to things like flowers and nature, and that's when all the communes come about in the 60s and 70s, and getting back to nature, and flower power was one of them. And actually all the gals started that, and all the men stepped right in, they followed it. This is 7.2% ABV. I think I've mentioned that before. And Beer Advocate gave that a 4.22 out of 5, which is real nice. That's a good, really a good rating. And it looks nice, a little bit hazy on that. Actually, looks like kind of like a honey, honey color that you can see. Nice head on it, nice creamy head. I wish I had the drone. Drones in there would fly right in here and take a picture. Fires. Kind of off-white, just a bit of amber in the head of it. Alright. Oh, it is a nice smelling IPA. I'll have to hand them that. The aromas are nice. Flower power. I'm getting tropical, the tropical fruits that you always get. They have a big floral presence, and they put that purposely because of the flower power. Some pineapple, that pineapple sweetness from the malt, from the hops and malts really generate it. Definitely some citrus from the citra. All right, no further ado. Warms up. Oh. Pineapple, grapefruit. A bit sweeter. And then you get a bit of bitterness, but it does not linger. It passes over the tongue, the taste buds, I should say. It is the honey. There is honey. You get that honey, tangerine. Caramel. Boy, there's an explosion of flavors going over the tongue. This is brewed well. It's smooth. You would think they had oatmeal in this. It's so smooth. Ithaca Brewing Company, or beer company as they say. Ithaca, New York. Flower power. Before I give my verdict, we got treats. I guess we got some treats. All right. All right. What we got for treats? Yeah, in the message there. This probably run a little long, folks, on this beer review. So this is the treats. I think they're hot. From Barcel, Takis, hot chili, pepper and lime, tortilla chips, fuego. So got 6 flags on the back. Some kind of, one on the front too, right here, some kind of advertisement for 6-pack. It says Takis, I don't know, you have to read that. 140 calories, you know, you can win a trip to 6 Flags. Hot chili, pepper, and I'm getting requests to not just show the bag, but to try it, so I will. All right, my wife just said to try it, and let's see if we can, I don't know if you can get into this. We don't have the drone. Look how red that is. Look at them. See how red they are? Oh, that means they're going to be hot. Alright. No further ado. I won't be a puss on this. Won't be a baby. I won't falter out. There you go. I'll try it. Just really hot. Chili hot. Getting lime. See my hat fly up and steam come out of my ears. It's hot. Not bad. Big lime flavor, which I like. Crispy, which I like. Hot chili pepper, lime on a tortilla chip. It's absolutely good. So, I have a few more of these. Let's see a little history on flower power. You folks ready? Okay. Show them. Hey, we're back. And I've been enjoying these. These are really nice. They were very enjoyable. They are somewhat hot in the chili pepper sauce, but not overly hot. The tasting, the lime that's in those. It was good. But we're here with the beer. Flower Power. Did you like that journey back? And the photos to the 60s and the 70s? What a time to live. Dropping acid, smoking pot, doing all kinds of drugs, and free sex. No, it's free love. They called it free love. And the men loved it. But what a time. Be yourself. It really truly was a time to be yourself. The hippies, the yippies, the yuppies. All things going on in the 60s and 70s. They call it the turbulent 60s and 70s. That probably was to some people. It was a fun time. Music was great. I still listen to music from the 60s and 70s. Still a Beatles fan. But this Flower Power brings me right back. I think they used to say, tune in, turn on, and drop out. What they used to say. Tune in, turn in, and drop out. That was the 60s. Dr. Timothy Leary, a pusher of acid, dropping acid. How you figure that? A college professor. Tune in, turn on, and drop acid. Look at it, Dr. Timothy Leary. Look him up on the internet. Yeah, look that up. All right, we're here with the beer. My findings on this beer. It's definitely what Beer Advocate says. It's a very good beer. They gave it a 3.22 out of 5, almost a 4.5. So that's really exceptional. What they say in that rating. I agree. It is an exceptional beer. Really good. So I have to keep tilting my head because I don't know how the Cowboys did it. Could see with the way the Cowboy hats, but this hat is great in the sun. I can see and understand why the Cowboys wore hats like this. My loving wife, just got herself a big hat, and she wears it out all the time with the dog, walking the dog. So I would get this beer again. Too big of a mouthful. I would get this beer again. It's very tasty. It's well balanced, well brewed, and it's just a throwback. I like the name of it, Flower Power, throwback to the 60s and 70s, the turbulent 60s. But, very good. It's a very good beer, and enjoy it. So I want to thank all the military vets, what you have done. You folks that are going to drink responsibly and don't drive. Be responsible for what you do when you do drink. Ciao.